Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to another video. We are still on the theme of focusing, staying focused. And in this video, I'm taking you along with me as I reset my month. So how do I close the month and start a new month? So I've shared with you what I do, the 5 steps to the weekly. So you can check that out, weekly reset, and you should see a link somewhere. And this is monthly reset, inshallah. It has a bit more steps than the weekly. Let's get to it. So the reset starts with reviewing the month. Every month I have to do a brain dump and review my month. Every month I have a vision board. You could see that, like, this is the background of my iPad. There's a vision board there that keeps me on check every time to see, okay, those are the goals that I'm having for this month. So now it's time to review those goals. Review April with those goals. So the first thing I do is I go over my dailies, my planner for the month of April. April 2nd, so we're just going to start with April 1st. So that's what I do usually, and then I would just go through every day and see what happened. All right, so the the review, when I looked at my dailies, I also looked at the 3-day challenge. I do a 3-day challenge with the Women of Qur'an Now platform on Telegram. The last 3 days of the month, usually we do a 3-day challenge. So that starts with a brain dump and a list of things that we want to do to wrap up the month. But that's a very big step in my monthly reset. So these those things that I was procrastinating on, those things that I'm trying to iron out and like really close strongly the month, I would do that in the group with the accountability of the sisters. Mashallah, I'm not doing it on my own. They don't know what I'm working on, but I'm being accountable, holding myself accountable by checking in the group that, yes, I've done the 10 tasks or 6 out of the 10 that I've done, And so that challenge lasts 3 days, the last 3 days of the month. It's color-coded, as you could tell. So anyway, I did not finish the list here. So it's something that I need to do, keep doing, inshallah. A few things were not done during the challenge, but most of it was done. And that's why it's such a big part of my monthly reset. And then I have the monthly reflection in my planner. And so I post a picture of the vision board and I go over, like I already went through all the dailies, the weeklies, see what was happening. I even write down the dreams I had because I document my dreams now and I'm studying a bit about dream interpretation. So I'm summarizing all the dreams that I thought were meaningful and I'm putting them on the monthly reflections. I put down the fasting that I've done, the visits that I've done. I traveled. How did I feel? The challenges that I had in this month of April. Also, the things that I'm proud of, I'm really grateful for. Some of the things that I learned this month, how I grew this month, and then also what I'm looking forward to the following month. Some of the things that I want to write down that I want to bring forward to the month of May. Okay, the month of Dhul Qa'dah, which is the month that we're in. So then we have this one here, monthly planner. This is a blank one, but my part of my reset is to after I did the review, now I have to plan the following month. And so I'm going to plan the major points that I want to do per week. When do I want to do what's coming up, what deadlines I have in what week. And so this is what is next. I haven't done that yet, so I'm going to do that right now. And then after that, once I'm done with the monthly planner, I'm going to pull up the vision board for the month of May. And so May being this month of Dhul Qa'dah is a month of Hajj. Hajj starts. It's also it's a sacred month. So my reminders, I want to give myself a few challenges during this sacred month. And so challenges that will help me to watch myself, guard my soul. And yeah, and then after I do that, the week one, because we already started the week, so this ideally should be done before the month starts. And so from week one, I'm going to pull out my weekly planner, and I will fill out the weekly planner based on week one, right? And then I will fill out all the days of that first week. And so this is really how I reset the month. I review all the dailies, the weeklies. I do a monthly review. I do a 3-day challenge to close everything that needs to be closed towards the end of the month. I pull a vision board for the following month, the upcoming month. I plan the upcoming month per week, and then per week, and then within the week per day, and then every day, right? My top 3. And I don't do it all the days of the month ahead of time. I'm just do it a week ahead. After that, I'm done. I'm done with that. So now I will also do, content planning. I'm not as consistent with the content planning as I would like to be. I'm more consistent with my life planning than my content planning. But ideally, that's what I would do next, is plan and batch content for the month of May. I could do maybe a week, 10 days ahead, but I'm still working myself up to that, doing a whole month ahead. May Allah give me the tawfiq. But one thing for sure is reminders about this sacred month of Dhul Qa'dah. What is a sacred month? Allah tells us not to wrong ourselves, and this is really beautiful at the time, this timing that we have, because we're entering the second month of the 6th month of marriage coaching, blessed relationships, and we are tackling what causes conflicts. And why is it so beautiful? Because we're in the sacred month. Allah tells us not to wrong. Allah tells us not to wrong ourselves, especially in the sacred month. And we know that marriages and couples is like one big target of shaitan. And so if we're aware of this conflict and what causes the conflicts, it helps us to guard our soul, guard our marriages, guard our relationships, and keep them blessed and away from the waswas of the shayateen. So this is in a nutshell what I wanted to share with you. I pray that this was truly beneficial. And I'm curious, do you have a process, a system where you close a month and you plan the upcoming month and you set up goals, for yourself so that you are living intentionally? Do you have that in place? Would you want more videos on that? Do you want to get coached on that? Just let me know, inshallah ta'ala. And until next week, until I see you in another video, bi'idhnillah.